Dear students, welcome to the problem solving session on arithmetic mean. In this session, we are going to solve problems on arithmetic mean for ungrouped data, discrete frequencies and continuous frequencies. Let us go into the session. First, we solve problems on ungrouped data. If the data is given as x1, x2, etc., xn, now we have n observation. Then the arithmetic mean is going to be x bar. We say it as mean or arithmetic mean or average. So the notation is going to be x bar. X bar is equal to, first you sum all the n data and divide it by n. For simplicity, I am just considering summation x divided by n. Now let us go into an example. We have 5 numbers, so my n equal to 5. X bar is going to be 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50 divided by 5. So sum of the observation divided by number of observation is my arithmetic mean. Mean represents arithmetic mean alone. Even though there are other means like geometric mean or harmonic mean, whenever people say mean, it represents arithmetic mean. Therefore, my solution is 150 by 5, that is 30. Therefore, the arithmetic mean is 30. Hope you understand. Next, we are going for discrete frequency distribution. What is discrete frequency distribution? We can see n observation. Let us take this as x1, x2, x3, xn. Now, x1 is repeated f1 times, x2 is repeated f2 times, etc. xn is repeated fn times. Xi's are my observation and the corresponding fi's are my frequency. We can arrange this in the table like this. If the problem is given in this form, then it is going to be discrete frequency distribution. In this case, how to find my x bar? First, what you have to do, we have to multiply this x1 with f1, x2 f2, x3 f3, etc. fn xn. Therefore, you have to multiply the frequencies with x and you have to sum this. It is going to be summation fx. Next, we have to sum all the frequencies, that is f1 plus f2 plus f3, etc. So, sum of frequencies, we are going to take it as capital N. The arithmetic mean for discrete frequency distribution is summation fx by summation f, or in some book people use summation fx by capital N. Both are correct. So xi's are the possible values, fi's are the frequencies, then x bar is going to be summation fx divided by capital N. Actually, we have to say like this, summation I equal to 1 to n xi fi divided by n. But it is okay, in a short form, we can take like this. Now let us go into a problem. Before going to the problem, since the calculators are allowed for our exam, we can learn some calculator tricks for fast computing. Because if the problems is integers, a simple single digit or 2-digit number, I can do manually without any tricks. But if it is in decimal, like your x values are like this and your frequencies are very big number, then multiplication manually is very tough, as well as doing with calculator is also consuming a lot of time. If we learn some tricks, then we can easily solve the problem. So for this, I am taking 991 MS calculator. So whatever the calculator which is accepted for your examination, you can take such non-programmable calculator and then you can try this shortcuts. First, we have to clear the garbage memory from the calculator. For this, you have to press shift and mode. Then you can see this display. You can see the shift here and mode here. Now I want to choose 3 because I want to clear everything. Now press 3. When you press 3 button, it will ask reset all. Now you have to press equal to button twice, then it will clear all the memories. Now your calculator will not have any garbage values. Next, throughout our unit, I am going to take 3 decimal roundoff. That is more than enough. For this, we have to fix the decimal places in the calculator. For this, press mode 5 times. When you press mode 5 times, you can see the display like this. Now this is my aim. I want to fix my decimal. So just press 1. When you press 1, it will ask fix 0 to 9. Now I want to fix 3 decimals. So let me press 3. Then you can see the display like this 0.000. That means your decimal is fixed. Now let us go into the problem. Calculate the arithmetic mean for the distribution of daily wages in a factory. These are all stories. We don't want to worry about the stories. Just see, I want to find arithmetic mean. Done. For this, we have to make the table. Always write the first column X and the second column is the frequency. Here wages are X and number of worker getting the wages money like 59, 60, 61. They are going to be my frequencies. So first fill the wages and then fill the frequencies. Once you fill the frequencies, add all the data. This is going to be my summation F, that is my capital N. Here the value is 60. We know that find the average, we need summation Fx divided by summation F. Summation F already we found. So we need to find Fx. Now we have to multiply this X with F and we have to write the data here. Once it is done, add all the data, we get summation Fx. Now this problem, it's very simple, a small 2-digit integers. If the problems is decimal or with more decimal places, it is very tough to calculate manually. We need calculator, but still if the data is very large and number of elements are more, every time we have to press multiplication, that is also very tough. So we are going to use a shortcut. I am going to use the calculator to find my Fx value. But one small problem, my table has X value first and F value next. So in my calculator, I am going to program like this. First I will enter X, then I will enter F. So it is very easy for me to enter X and F value one by one without errors. Here you may ask a question, sir, X into F or F into X, both are same. But in future we are going to find standard deviation, all the other kind of things. For this we are going to find Fx, Fx square, etc. Here we may do an error if you write first frequency and then X. Sometime instead of F, if you enter X, then it is going to be wrong. So from the beginning, just follow this. Now in your calculator, press alpha and then this closed bracket button, then you can see the display X. For multiplication, you don't need to put the multiplication symbol. Next, to put the notation capital F, press alpha plus tan. Very important, in your calculator, if some data is with pink color, you have to use alpha. If some data is in yellow color, then we have to use shift. This is the basic idea. Now when you press alpha plus tan, you can find XF. Then you can see a button called calc. When you press calc button, then your calculator will ask for X value. Now from the table, you have to enter the X value. So my first X value is 59. So enter 59 in the calculator like this and then press equal to button. Once you press this, it will show enter F value, or it is asking you what is the value of F. Now go to the table, you can see my F value is 6. So press 6 and press equal to. Once you press equal to button, automatically you can see the multiplication value. It is 354. Now just go and write in your table. Done. In the similar way, now we are going to fill the table. Now press calc button again. It will ask X question mark. You should not get misled by seeing 59. This 59 is the previous value which you entered. Now after pressing the calc button, it is asking for X value again. Now press the new X value. The next X value is 60. So just press 60 in your calculator and then press equal to button. Then it will ask F value. Now we have to go to the table and we have to see the new F value. My new F value is 7. Now press 7 and then press equal to. Once you press equal to, immediately it will display the multiplied value, that is 420. Now you have to copy into your table. In the similar way, now press calc again, then enter 61 and 9. You get 549. Press calc button, enter 6212. You get 744. Press calc again, enter 63 and 18. You get 1134. Press 64 and press 8. Now add all the elements in Fx and you get summation Fx value is 37 13. We know summation f is 60. Now just enter these two values in the formula. Therefore, my x bar is equal to 61.88. Hope you understand, students. Next, we are going to find the arithmetic mean for the continuous data. If you have a continuous frequency distribution, then only difference is you have to find x value, because it will be given in the interval like this: 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. To find the x value, you have to take the midpoint. So 0 plus 10 by 2, 5. For this, 10 plus 20 by 2, 15. Therefore, the midpoint for this is 5, 15, 25, etc. Now this will give the x value, and your f value is already given in the question, and you can do the procedure exactly as like the discrete frequency distribution. The only important thing, we have to find the midpoint from the class interval. This is going to be your x value. Let us go into a problem. Calculate the arithmetic mean. Mean deviation we can do in the future. Just now we have to find the arithmetic mean alone. Now you can see number of students is F and marks is given in class interval. So first let us make the table. Write the intervals and we have to find the midpoint. As I said, just add this 2 value and divide by 2, or just take the average. That is going to be my midpoint here, 5. For 10 to 20, the midpoint is 15. Next one, 25, 35, 45, 55, etc. And then now we have to write the frequencies. Frequencies are given in the question, just you have to copy paste. When you add all the frequencies, we get summation f is equal to 100. Therefore, summation f is nothing but my capital N, that is 100. Next, as usual, to find fx, take your calculator. Important thing, first enter x, then enter f. Alpha plus closed bracket will give you x, alpha plus tan will give you f. Press calc button, then it will ask x value. My x value is 5. Then press 5 and then press equal to. You can see it is asking for f value. Go to the table. Here f value is 12. Now enter f value. Just press 12. Then press equal to. You can see my fx value is 60. Now go to the table, enter 60. In the similar way, press calc button again. It will ask for x value. This is the older value. Now go to the table. The new x value is 15. Then enter 15. It will ask f value. This is the older one. Now the new f value is 18. Press 18 and press equal to. We can see the new fx value is 270. In the similar way, just fill the table by entering 25, 27. We get 675. Then 35, 20, we get 700. 45, 17, we get 765. 55 and 6, finally we get 330. Add all this data and we get summation fx. So the only difference between continuous and discrete, in continuous intervals is given, corresponding midpoint I have to find. In discrete, x will be given directly. Now just write the mean formula, that is x bar is equal to summation fx by n. 2800 divided by 100, it is going to be 28. Hope you understand, students.
Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel and share it to your friends. See you in the next video. Bye bye.